What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie, I'm still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time for us to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. You guys know the drill, we've done a bunch of characters. Today, as the title says, we are looking at Man-Thing. Man-Thing is the newest card to release. It's been 2 days since at the time of this video going live that he's been in the game. He is a 4 energy, 5 power card. His ongoings at 1, 2, and 3 cost cards here have -2 power. Now, so far, I will say, personally, I find him kind of weak. I see a lot of potential. I could see him being in a lot of really fun decks, but at the moment, when I played with him, I have not really loved his play. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about his variants, and what I can tell you is he has awesome variants. I've already seen them. There's only 5 of them. We're gonna check all of them out. There's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. We're gonna open all of them up and look at them one by one. Now, as always, if you guys know this already, fantastic. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because we do this series all the time and we make a bunch of very fun videos about Marvel Snap all the time. We don't talk meta stuff. We talk mostly variants, new card releases, data mine stuff. So make sure to subscribe for that. Give this video a thumbs up. It really means a lot. And comment down below which one is your favorite Man-Thing variant. All right. So first one up is Dan Hip. As always, you guys know this. Some people love him. Some people hate him. I'm right in the middle. I find this one to be kind of boring. I don't think it's awful. I think it's a good drawing of Man-Thing, but it's not that special, right? There's nothing going on. You can barely see anything around him. It's just a focus on Man-Thing, which is good. But, you know, I really like having, like, stuff happening in my card just to add a little bit to the variant. But this one is very just basic. We don't actually have a release date for this one, so we don't even know the cost. Generally speaking, Dan Hip is 700 gold, so I'm going to guess that's the amount, but no cost yet and no release date, so not too much to go on this one, but it's not awful, you know. It's kind of just whatever. I feel like it's very simple. Speaking of simple, on the complete opposite side of things, we got this Venomized or Nullified. Venomized variant of Man-Thing. Absolutely terrifying, and I love it for it. And its release date is the same day as the card, which means it's already in the game. 1200 gold, super rare. Man, I love this one. I love when you take a character and the variant of them is completely drastically different from the base variant, base card. And this is it. The colors is very different, right? Like this one has a bit more of a yellow green. This one's much more red. Love that. Love all the disgusting stuff like his stomach, the tentacles, everything about it looks incredible. Really big fan of this one. If I had the gold, this would be the one I would get. But right now with the Midnight Suns, I got no gold left. So really big fan of this one. Next up is the comic book variant of this one. This is a new style, actually. You will see, if you haven't seen yet, make sure to watch my other videos. I talk about this one. They've got these new comic variants where they take the covers of comic books and put them in. And I gotta say, huge fan of this. I really like it. Can't wait for them to see even more of this one. It looks like this one's coming out December. So we got about a month, 2 months left before it's in the game. But I love this. I really think it's a cool style. I am aware that it's not going to be for everyone. Seems much more old school, right? Going back to the old style of the comic books, but I know that a lot of people are going to like it. I will say, I've never read any Man-Thing comics in my life, so I don't actually know what this character is about or any lore. So if you guys have lore for me, make sure to comment down below as well. But I really like this one. If anyone has even extra lore knows exactly which comic book this is from and what's the story, tell me everything in the comment. I'd love to know about it. So yeah, that's the next one. Over here, we've got the Adia one. This is the one from the Spotlight, and I got it. I got it, guys. I used my tokens. I got Man-Thing, and then while I was live on Twitch, make sure to follow me on Twitch, I decided, you know what, I'm going to open one Spotlight, because I had a 50-50. I wanted this one, and I wanted Lady Deathstrike, and I actually like the Silver Samurai as well, so I was like, you know what, there's no losing in this case, and I got this one on my first pack. Super happy. I love this one. Super different. Reminds me of just like, oh god, it's so cool. Love the staff that he's holding with the skull. It's just so good, guys. It's really good. If you have Spotlight caches to spare, I think it's a really good one. And the last one, oh my god, absolutely terrifying if you ask me. No information on this one by Frank Martin and Mike Deodato. Let me see here. Does this have an official? The Deodato variant. I don't know if there's any other variants of this one. Nightforge was the previous one. This was, I call it the comic book variants, but it doesn't have an official name to it. And then Venomized. Look, this one, spooky, creepy. Love it for that. Not the fog here. it makes it kind of like, I get that it's smog. I was trying to say smoke and fog. Smoke or fog, however you want to call it. It does make it a little kind of boring, but it is, that's the whole point, obviously, about it. I don't hate this one. I think it's really, really cool. All right, everybody, those are all 5 variants. We got the Dan Hip, the Venomize, the comic book, the Nightforge one, and the Deodato one. Deodato. We gotta rank them. Love to know your ranking as well. I think I'm gonna make this pretty simple for myself because I think that it's. I think I'm gonna go something like this. Okay, my least favorite is gonna be the Dan Hip one. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. It's kind of just there, not much going on. It's just a drawing a man thing, right? So that'll be my number 5. My number 4, I'm gonna go the comic book one. Really like this one. I think it's really cool. Very, very different from everything else. We're gonna start seeing this a lot more as well. But I feel like it's just not exactly the kind of stuff like the old school comic book like that. As much as I think it's cool, it's not my type. So I'm going to put this a bit lower. My number 3, I'm going to go with the Deodato one. Love this. I think it's absolutely terrifying. Very cool. But it is still fairly similar to the base version of the Man-Thing. My number 2 is going to be the Nightforge one. Again, now you can see... Oops, sorry, guys. As you guys will see here... My number 2, my number 1 are the ones that they take the Man-Thing base card and completely change him. He here has a different suit, right? He has like a hood on him. He's got the staff. He's very different from the base variant, whereas the other ones we've seen are just different drawings of the base variant. This one is completely different. Love this one though. I'm probably being biased that I just got this right before we recorded it, so I'm actually really excited to have this variant and I want to upgrade it. But I really do like this one. Love how different it is. You can see the moon in the background. There's a little bit more going on with the card, and I like the art style for it. But my number 1 has to be the Venomized one because, again, as I've said a million times, and you guys know this, and I'm sorry that this is very repetitive, this variant is completely different from the base model, and I love that. Take a card and completely, drastically change it, so I'm going to put this one as my number 1. I find it really cool that's already in the game too, so I can already try getting it with that 1200 gold. This is terrifying, epic, and super different from the base model. Those are all the things I would like from a variant from Man-Thing. And that, everybody, is my ranking. Super simple video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe. Do all the lovely things. And most importantly, have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.